Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make this awesome wooden house on the water. If you do decide to make this house, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, as it really helps me and the channel out very, very much. And if you make it all the way to the end, please share the video with a friend. Sharing is caring. And not only that, at the end of the video, I'll show you what I've done to the inside, just in case you would like a little bit of inspiration. So do make it to the end if you do want to see what's on the inside. Oh, and also as a special one-time offer, if you make this tutorial and if you hit that like button, I will give you 2 free dolphins. That's right, 2 free mammal companions that you can swim around in the water with. Short disclaimer, you do have to catch the dolphins yourself, and I cannot guarantee that you'll catch any dolphins. Without any further ado, let's get started. So before we begin, here are all of the materials that you will need to make this build. Please make sure that you have access to all of those and enough of them. And not only that, this is the amount of space required to make the build. We need a 10 block by a 19 block area. It might help you to build this grid in your world. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Pause the video if necessary. Please do make sure that you have all of the stuff and enough space. Make sure that you have caught your 2 dolphins, and once you have got all of that sorted out, we can begin. I'm just kidding. You don't even need dolphins. They'll just show up anyway, as you can see underneath me. So our first step is to come to the very front left-hand corner of our grid. Absolutely not necessary to build the grid, but it does help out a little bit for this part. I want you to place an oak block on top of the front left corner. Then, going right, place 5 more oak blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I then want you to place 2 stone bricks moving inwards. 1, 2. Then place an oak wood on the end of the second brick. Extending to the right of the oak, place 4 more oak wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then extend the 4th oak wood backwards by 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Extend your oak wood across the back of the build by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then connect all the way back to the very front of the build. And this will create a platform in which we can then fill in, and we can actually walk around on it, because it's a little bit tricky at the moment. So this is what we want to have. Next, I'm going to recommend that you fill in your platform using stone bricks. There is only a small amount of this platform that we will have to destroy afterwards, and that is so that we can place a little bit of farmland, but it's really not a big deal. It's only about 6 or so blocks, so we're not wasting too much by placing all of these stone bricks. Once you have this platform right here, I am going to then place a little stone slab area in the front right corner here. I want to start in this corner, and I want to place a stone slab here, just underneath the water, right by 2. And then place another row in front of this, and that is basically, as you pull up in your boat, it just makes it a little bit easier to get up and onto your house platform. That's all that is, pretty much. The next thing that we're going to do now is we are going to flip to the back right hand corner of the platform, which is kind of the opposite end of where we started. And on top of the platform, I want you to place 3 oak wood planks on top of the corner. 1, 2, 3. Extend all of those to the right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add 2 more rows on top of those 2 rows. And then I want you to extend the first row of 3 that we have here. I want you to extend this forwards also by 8, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and then I'm going to extend these 2 rows upwards as well, just like that. And not only that, I also want you to take the opposite side, and I also want you to extend forwards by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should line up perfectly with over there. And then simply add 2 rows on top of this. That leaves the front here exposed. This is where we have an entrance to the house. Take the top front right hand corner here and place 2 upside down birchwood stairs going left. 1, 2. Then place an oak plank, extend it down to the ground, add a row of oak planks to the left of this, and also right of the left side as to box it in like this, and then place 2 upside down oak wood stairs joining them together at the bottom, just like this. And that's all you have to do right there. Now, once you have done that, I want you to come right to the back right hand corner again, which is of course here. On top of this back corner now, I want you to place an oak plank block. Go right of it by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extend it forwards until you sit just above the space where we have the window, like this. I then want you to extend this block all the way to the right, sitting on top of the frame of the house, and then extend backwards, just like that. What we can now do is we can place some more of the actual house frame. I want you to begin by taking this front left hand corner, and I want you to place 3 oak wood plank blocks on top of it. 1, 2, 3. Place 2 upside down birchwood stairs going right. 1, 2. Followed by an oak plank, and connect it down. Place 2 upside down oak wood stairs going right of the block that hit the ground. 1, 2, and then place an oak plank to the right of it, extend up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and extend all the way over to the left. On top of this flat area, I want you to place a series of rows of oak wood planks that are 1 shorter than the row that is before it. This will create a pyramid effect like such. I want you to then extend the right side of the house that sticks upward all the way backwards. So, sitting along the frame, place rows of oak wood planks that extend backwards like this. On the back of the house, I then want you to take the upper oak plank block and extend it across so that it mirrors what we have placed on the front. Connect it down. And I also want you to take this block at the top and connect it forwards, like this. On the side of this part of the house, we have another door. I'm going to place 2 upside down birchwood stairs towards the back here, and I'm going to section them off using a vertical row of oak planks. I'm then going to place a vertical row of oak planks next to the row that I just placed, and 1 towards the front. Then place 2 upside down oak wood stairs on the side here, and that will be another window. Once you have made that other window, we are also going to have another window right here on the back. And it's just going to be in this corner. Place 2 upside down oak wood stairs moving across. Fill the remainder of the area in using oak wood planks, making sure not to obstruct the blocks above the stairs. Then we're going to have the same pyramid shape that we made on the front on the back. You simply knock a block off of either side, and you want to create a row that gradually shortens as you hit the top. Now that is where the main roof is going to be. So I simply want you to place birchwood stairs coming up and down the sides of the roof like this. At the top we'll have a birchwood slab, and you can extend the birchwood stairs out of the back just like this, including the birchwood slab right at the top of the roof. You want to have upside down birchwood stairs underneath the one that overhangs, a birchwood plank underneath the birchwood slab at the top, and you'll end up with this effect. Connect the base pair of birchwood stairs together like this using a row of birchwood slab, and that just looks kinda cool. We are then going to extend every birchwood stair forwards, so that it overhangs the front of the house, just a row like this, that's all you have to do. And then we can create the same pattern that we have on the back, onto the front. And once we have this, the house is going to piece together really quickly. Right now, it might seem as though the house is a real mess, like it seems as though we've barely got anything done. But you will find once we start adding details, as small as they might be, the house will come together so fast you won't even believe it. But for now, the roof is the main concern, and we have almost finished placing all of our upside down birchwood stairs, which leaves just one thing to do. Remember the plank at the top, but you simply connect left to right like this using your birchwood slabs. Okay. So the next thing that I want you to do is I want you to install some oak wood stairs. These are very important. I want you to come to the front left hand corner of the platform. I want you to move inward diagonally like this to the right. Move backwards by not one, but two, so we're on top of this block. And I want you to place an oak wood stair. An upside down one behind it. Regular on top, upside down behind it, regular on top, upside down behind it, regular on top, like that, so you have 4 sets. Extend these stairs inwards a row, like this, and place the upside down oak wood stairs underneath. I'm going to place birchwood planks behind the top set of stairs like this. And I'm going to extend those planks backwards. And I'm going to keep extending them backwards until they rest one row away from the back of the house, kind of like this. I'm going to place oak wood slabs around the top of the birchwood planks like this, coming forwards towards where we placed these stairs, just like this. I'm going to extend the first oak wood slab down to the ground like this, and what we also want to do is we want to have another row of oak wood slabs coming out of the opposite side of this row of birchwood planks, and we just want to extend it all the way to the right using our oak wood slabs. And we want to connect it back to the corner of the house. Take the corner and flare it down by 1 using a slab. Then place birchwood planks inside of this empty space right here. I'd also recommend using birchwood planks for the interior floor, the second floor of the house. It leads directly off of the balcony / walkway, so it's very easy to place. You shouldn't have to think too hard as to where you've got to put it. And then it's up to you, but I would recommend destroying the oak plank blocks that are visible underneath the upside down stairs and in the doorways and stuff. I'd highly recommend changing those to birchwood, just because it looks a little bit cleaner, but whatever you like. Okay. The next thing that we are now going to do is simple. I want you to come down to the lower part of the platform, where we have the walkway that will lead us out from the water onto the actual base. And I'm going to place a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 birchwood slabs just here on the inside of this oak wood lip. And I'm going to extend the left side 1, 2, 3 backwards, and the right side the same. And I'm going to connect them together like that. I'm going to dump these materials and I'm going to get all of my other ones out. I don't know whether I'll need some of the ones that I've just gotten away though. So inside the area that I've just made, I'm going to place some jungle leaves, just because it adds a nice little bit of green to the area. I'm also going to destroy underneath these stairs, leading back to the house here. And I'm going to place some dirt, hoe the area, like this, and then I'm going to add seeds to the area. Like so, and that'll just end up with a nice little bit of a cool farm that you have in the middle of the ocean. It's kind of crazy, but it looks nice. So we have a few places where we have to place doors and windows. Right here on the first level, I'm placing the doors backwards, specifically oak wood doors as well. This way they line up with the birch stairs. I'll show you how it looks otherwise. I'm going to place glass pane inside here, which is where the window is. Now if I come up another level, we have another window as well, directly above. And if you place the oak door like this, you'll see you'll have a gap, so hence why we place them backwards like this. And then that will give us a nice looking double set of doors. I'm also going to place glass pane on the left side here where we have another window. Double doors here on the left as well. And then on the back we have just another window. And if you so feel it, you can add another window down below here as well. However, I mean, I don't on my original build, and you'll be seeing why later when I do show you the inside. I also like to place torches left and right of the doors where we can enter the house. I like to make it 100% completely obvious where the entrances are, so if it was dark, say, you'd be able to see where you have to enter the house. I'm also now going to add birch fence in some choice places. Around the front side of the platform, coming towards the back, I'm going to place some birch fence that connects directly to the side of the house. I'm also going to connect the front corner of this platform, top to bottom, using birch fence like this. I'm also going to place birch fence around the top of this platform as well, on the front and on the side. Just like that. And then the only little finishing touch, because I don't believe that we have anything else that we would have to do to our wonderful wooden house on the water, the only thing that we have left to do by the looks of it is to place a little birch boat here. And alternatively, you can also change around, if you want to, the oak wood that we have here, like that are facing sideways, because I've made it so that all of the other oak woods are like facing upwards. That's created a little bit of a vacuum. Let's destroy that boat. So now all of the oak woods match, and you can just place a little boat there if you want to. I mean, it's really not a big deal. So hopefully we should both have the exact same thing on our screen. Let me clean up the area a little bit and show you what it will look like when all of this stuff is gone. So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are both looking at on our screens. I do hope that you have managed to make this for yourself. I really love this house, and I hope that you do too. And I did promise you that at the start of the video I would show you how I decorated the inside of my house, so why don't we flip over to the original and we can take a look. Oh, hello there. So coming to the inside of the original version of this house, this is the lower part of the house. There's only 2 levels. The way that I've decorated it is in a survival style, where we have a bed down here, we have a place to enchant, we have plenty of storage, we have furnaces, we have a crafting table, we have ourselves a little bit of a brewing area as well. But it's also very cozy, and it looks great. It doesn't look too cramped, it's very practical, and I don't know, it's just nice to have something like this out on the water in Minecraft. And then if we come all the way up to the second level of this house, of course we just walk around. the path. We come all the way up here. We have a choice of 2 doors. We can go this way or in the side way. And upstairs we have a little bit of an armory section where we keep all of our tools. We have a couple of ender chests. We only need 1, but I have 2 because I'm balling. And we also have a beacon and all of the other fun things that you might want to put in the house. The beacon is really just for decoration. I know that that's not working, by the way. It just makes it look really kind of cool. But yeah, if you want a little bit of inspiration, you can see how big this house is. It's pretty decent for how small it is, really. I do hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please do remember to hit that like button, as it really helps me and the channel out very, very much. If you guys have made it all the way to the end, if you're listening to me speak right now, please share the video with a friend. Sharing is caring. And not only that, if you would like to make more survival related builds, more wooden houses, more stuff like this, check out the card system and the description below. That's all I'm going to tell you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna go on a boating adventure now, I think. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye.